Hello whiskey lovers, welcome for my whiskey review. My name is Dan and today I have a beautiful sherried whiskey. This is the GlenDronach 15 years old revival. This is a 700 ml bottle, with a presentation box. It is bottled at 46% ABV, at natural color and non-chill filter. It does not say non-chill filter on the label, but the information is on the box and you'll find it on the official website as well. So yes, I don't care what other whiskey reviewers say about the label. This is definitely non-chill filtered and natural color. And somehow this 15 years old revival is Billy Walker's creation. All the whiskey aficionados know about his work, so I will say no more. The GlenDronach is one of the oldest distilleries in Scotland, creating richly sherried single malts for nearly 200 years. And yes, the distillery was closed from 1996 until 2002. In 2008 it was taken over by Benriach Distillery Company Limited, with Billy Walker being involved. And finally, in 2016, Brown-Forman takes over. The distillery's production capacity, standing at 1.3 million liters, is relatively small, especially if we compare it to its other Speyside neighbors. The core range is quite impressive, with 8 years old, 10 years old, 12, 15, 18 and 21 years old expressions, a peated non-age statement and a lot more limited release whiskies. And the distillery is famous for its whiskey maturation in sherry casks, PX and Oloroso, or their deep color and rich flavor profiles, which range from sweet fruity flavors from the Pedro Jimenez casks to the dry and nutty notes from the Oloroso casks. GlenDronach secrets have been boarded for nearly 200 years by a parliament of rooks who love the GlenDronach so much they try to nest in the warehouses. Distillery workers believe as long as the rooks remain on the distillery, it will be good for the whiskey. But enough talking, let's focus on the whiskey of the day, GlenDronach 15 years old revival. The original 15 years old sherry cask matured expression was introduced by the GlenDronach in the 1990s, bottled at 40% ABV. In 2009, the GlenDronach Revival, aged 15 years, was released at 46% ABV, much better and loved by many, only to be discontinued in 2015 due to maturing stock levels. After 3 years wait, the GlenDronach 15 years old Revival returned in 2018, bottled at 46% ABV, non-chill filtered and of natural cask color. But bear in mind, this re-release of the Revival is now a mix of Pedro Jimenez and Oloroso sherry cask, while the first Revival was matured only in Oloroso casks. And I will not keep it secret from you. This is one of my favorite whiskey drum when it comes to sherried whiskies. There is a nice bright brown color in the glass, nice long legs slowly moving down the glass. On the nose, instant sherry and dry fruits, a clear mix of Oloroso and Pedro Jimenez notes, raisins, sweet grape notes of the PX, sherry flavors, milk chocolate. This is a beautiful and intriguing whiskey. Every time you nose it, it is giving you new aromas. But they are not just there in front of you. You need time to discover them. A nice fruitiness, fresh apples, plums, also some notes of cinnamon and light oak notes. And the barley is here. I like the smell very much. Nice, a true sherry bomb. Will the taste deliver what the nose announced? Velvety, big sherry influence, oranges, dark fruity notes. Much fresher and lighter than the old 15 years old revival, and very different than the 18 years old Allardyce. Not as rich as that one, but still rich and thick. Sweet, not too sweet. On the fruity side, creamy, easy to drink, no alcohol to burn you. Juicy dried fruits, raisins. Yes, fruitcake, dark chocolate, and some oakiness. There is a lot going on here, but what I like the most is the balance, the harmony between the flavors, notes, nothing too strong, nothing too weak. After the nose, I was hoping for a complex and a good whiskey, and I found exactly what I hoped. The finish brings us a nice sweetness, but not too sweet. Medium long with some wood and dark chocolate. If you remember my previous reviews, English review number 23 for Macallan 15 years old double cask, and review number 29 for GlenDronach 15 years old, I judged them against another whiskey, a benchmark. Well, that whiskey was this GlenDronach 15 years old. Surprised? And I gave 9 to the Macallan and 8.9 to GlenDronach. Decisions. What mark should I give it? Yep, 9.3 out of 10. Quite a whiskey. Not entirely what it was before, not as rich as the original, but still, what a whiskey. Overall, complex, balanced, nice and easy to drink malt with a modern sherry profile. The price is around £60 per 700ml bottle, fair price. Would I rather pay the extra charge for the GlenDronach 18 years old Allardyce, which offers a lot more? Well, the answer is yes, certainly. But in the world of 15 years old sherried whiskies, this is the one. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button because there is more to come in the next weeks. Take care of yourself and I shall see you next time. Slanjeva.